He's licking his
Adjusting
lips,
everything.
looking at himself.
Woo-wee, episode 45.
Now, can we talk about this bullshit, the seats and whatnot?
No.
Because what the fuck?
I sat here while Trev was pulling focus, and Trev was like, "Yo, you want to sit there?" And I was
And
like,
then
yeah.
he has the nerve to say only for this episode,
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
only
that?
for this episode.
which means
Yeah.
I would never get the privilege of sitting in the front seat.
As we said before, he kind of Rosa Parks you. That's what you said.
Nah, you can sit there if you want. You can sit there. I got you.
Why didn't you sit here when I was gone?
Now that's white guilt.
He beat
No,
you
it
to
was
it.
just 3 people, and then Belt a hella wanted to sit in the main
He was
seat.
crying for it.
But we gotta talk about.
They hate me in the comments. I lost hella weight. Let me get the front seat.
Yeah, let me get the front seat. Let me show some. Let me be
He's
on
like
front
Cartman when he cries.
Fuck you guys. I'm going
He
out.
does that a lot too. He sounds like
Yeah.
Cartman.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
But
That's what we do in this pod. Okay.
You're in the
I
chair,
came with
you
no
gotta get
topic, so this
roasted.
is all I can
I'm
do.
gonna be gone a lot over the next couple months, so this chair will be
Why?
for good. I mean, I'm traveling.
Are you quitting on the pod right now?
Shit, I could be.
I could.
Nah, and then I'm going to SAC for like a month in July.
Why?
Wait, what?
Property stuff, property management.
Oh yeah.
I need a
Oh,
goddamn.
man.
I need a goddamn attendance award.
All right.
bro.
Well,
Honor roll.
Yeah.
Basa is always a part of this podcast, regardless.
Yeah.
Even if he just kind of quit. That's
As
crazy.
much as he doesn't want to be, he's always going to be a part of this podcast.
How does it feel to be sitting in that seat though?
It holds a lot of power.
Does it?
I
You see, he
I
has
see
his
why you
grill
say
in and the Versace
Well, now
shit.
you got to conduct the whole fucking podcast. now,
Yeah.
So,
So
go
what the
ahead.
fuck are we talking about?
Well,
Yeah.
let me just be Trev. Well, yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, now look, we're in the new studio. If you
Yeah.
guys haven't noticed, it might look a little different. It might sound a little different. We've been having some technical issues, working out kinks, so bear with us. I was fucking running around frantic 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Literally seconds ago.
And they're
honestly.
just, and then you guys just chilling, just
Literally.
Can I sit in your chair?
While he's losing
While you
his
stress the
shit.
fuck out.
I'm like, bro, there might not even be a pod.
He's
right
hanging
now.
on by a thread
He
right
got his
now.
Versace glasses on, the drill in, like nothing's going on.
But yeah, I mean,
Like
shit.
nothing's
Because like
going on.
honestly, right now my headphones sound like shit.
Mine too.
Uh-huh.
And then
Oh,
I
yeah, I
take
can't
them
hear
off, and then
anything.
it's just like a whole different vibe. So I'm just like a little scared, like how this pod's gonna end up. So I'm just gonna take them off, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You guys should honestly take
I've
them
never
off.
done a
But
pod with them off.
Let's go through
Feel naked.
this past week. This whole moving situation.
Yeah.
'Cause we've been kicking it.
Well, can we talk about you missing the last couple episodes?
Have I? I thought I
Couple.
only missed like
I thought you
one.
missed
You
one.
missed 2.
You
Oh,
There
you
was
guys
one
did
with
it
just
three.
us 3, and then one with
Got your wisdom
Yeah,
teeth taken
yeah.
out?
Yeah,
How was that?
He has a truancy.
it was cool.
It was
Did
cool.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, because I was awake the whole time. They just numbed me.
Really?
So I was,
Nice.
but it only took them
Wait.
like 30 minutes to do. So
How many?
Don't
did
you
have-
still kind of feel it? It's like it doesn't really hurt, but you can still feel
it
it.
feels
like,
weird. It's just like a
yeah.
fat ass gap right there.
They took a
Yeah.
kidney, bro.
How many did you have to get taken out?
All 4.
All 4 of them.
I was on all
John?
4s.
Oh wait, you weren't even asleep. Never mind.
So, well, I didn't want like the heavy drugs like that. I didn't want to be like saying shit.
No, I was
wasn't
sedated.
conscious of.
They knocked my ass out. I actually got a discount on mine because they had like students come in and watch. I guess it was like the
Oh, you were a science
group- yeah, the
experiment.
like
The group
You had that cheap dental right there.
It was good dental, but it's like they have like the understudies come in that are like going through the medical program. So it's like they're like, if you want, they're like, you don't have to, but like we can take like $700 off the procedure
Oh, easy.
if you want them to like.
You got it
what's
from
the
an
what's-
they'll
Instagram
just
dentist.
they'll just be watching.
What's the like percentage of them fucking up even more though? Like, cause they're students.
No, the students aren't doing it. It's the same
They're
like
watching.
yeah, they're just watching the
Oh.
actual.
Oh yeah, run that.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm like,
facts.
oh, that's
Run that.
good.
Run
Y'all can
that.
all
And they
watch
knock me
me.
out. Then I just wake up and they're all standing around me like.
Because I'm
With their
thinking like,
clothes on.
hey,
he's awake. He's awake.
It's a bukkake.
Jared decided to take dentistry school.
I wake up. He's taking his
He's
gloves
rubbing
off.
his oil on himself.
You wake up as Johnny Sins in a uniform.
some of dread ass figures.
Wait, in the doctor's uniform?
Yeah, with the doctor, the lab
You
coat.
got the clipboard.
He's like, you're all set.
No, see, I was just thinking like, if you had to pay the got the $700 discount, but the students worked on you.
Nah,
Like, what's
my shit would need to be
like does the 700 count?
My shit would need to be free at that point. That's
you
still
gotta
running
pay
a
me.
big risk. Yeah, like I'm literally a lab rat at that point.
I mean, shit. What's the difference between someone who just graduated and someone's first day on the job?
There's still some time in between there.
I mean, I guess you have to get some real
Like an
world expertise.
intern?
Because I'm thinking if they're college level or dentist level, whatever the fuck the school is.
Not a high school level of
Yeah, not high
dentistry.
school level. Like professional trying to be a dentist. I'm sure they already put in some time and hours, but
yeah.
You have to go through a certain amount of school, right?
Yeah, it's the same with like being a pilot. It's like, all right, it's gonna be your first time flying the plane, but you've done so many like simulations,
simulators?
and
yeah.
you've
Oh,
flown
that's
by
different,
yourself hella times. It's like, okay, this is just the first time there's fucking 100 passengers on there.
Yeah, like pilot school and like dental school, they kind of have higher ranks than like a barber school. Or like,
Let's not
you
shit
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
barbers though.
He's just saying as far as like
classifying.
caliber, like
Like think about a barber school, like a student, a new student trying to cut your hair. No, thank you. But
Wait,
a
maybe,
new
though.
dental.
honestly, there was
I've definitely got my haircut at the barber.
yeah, I was like, there
school.
was a barber school like literally across the street from
Yeah,
one
sure,
of the
but hold
houses
on,
in San
hold on.
Jose.
But hold on,
it was
most of the time-
$5 cuts.
Most of the time, it was the homie that was already cutting in his garage that knew how to cut. You feel me? And he went to barber school to get the certificate so he can cut in the shop.
Yeah,
You know? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there's
I
some
don't
people
know.
in there that'll fuck you up though.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It feels so weird with the headphones off. I just feel like.
It feels
Okay.
weird with
Vibe,
you
huh?
right here too,
Does it?
I'll take
Maybe
them off.
that's it.
because I'm a little used to.
'Cause I can't even hear myself.
Yeah, just
in
looking at Trev just do the whole thing. But now, yeah,
But speaking of haircuts,
yeah.
have we talked about yours?
Back in full form, man.
Bro, you've looked like 3 different people like the last time you've been on the pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that though.
I like that.
Did you see the comments on one of the pods where they were
Like
called?
Manny Pacquiao.
Oh yeah.
Is it Basa
That was
turned
the
into-
top comment.
Yeah, and you had the
I have my
bangs.
bangs going
It was
through.
a-
Yeah.
Bro, people love commenting about haircuts. Because then the next one, I didn't wear a hat. They commented on my haircut, and people liked it up.
They
Like,
love calling
yeah.
you Justin Bieber.
I'm
What?
growing my shit back out.
But what is it about haircuts that makes people just like want to comment and then click
it's the-
like
it's-
on the comment?
It's kind of the
just because-
first thing you go to.
And notice.
If you're trying to
Yeah, I was
roast
like, it's
someone.
probably the most noticeable thing.
Like, yeah, it's like, what do you look like?
Yeah, and
Haircut
You
is
look like Manny Pacquiao.
Exactly.
haircut is a big identity, huh?
Yes. Well, for men. Well, for women too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have to lose it, and then they go through a whole identity crisis.
Yeah, I've definitely went through identity crisis.
Yeah, but you're not even balding though, bitch.
Damn. Yeah.
The
think-
fuck? You're like, oh, I don't know if I want to get a taper or a fade. Like,
Yeah. Easy decision. Sometimes it's a hard decision, actually.
bro, balding and when you're 25, bro, that shit's depressing.
I'm sorry, Trev.
Yeah, let me
That
get
is-
this.
You got to
Yeah.
nah, yeah, get it off, bro.
Alright.
Shit is crazy.
Like when you first, hey, so like
Cause I'm looking at him, I'm like, damn.
strong ass hairline.
bro. Yeah, and then this fool, 20.
Oh
this
yeah,
is
we're
29.
not even gonna talk about that.
It's just like, bro, it's like your hairline is really.
That's everything. It's
It
all
just-
you got.
Nah, but
It
if you
really
think
makes
about
the
it-
difference.
It's all
But
you
it's the
got.
same way. Like, there's hella shit that you can say about that. It's like a short dude could just be like, man, if only I was taller. You know what I mean? Like, I have this perfect hairline, but I'm
See,
5 foot even. You know?
I get you.
5 foot.
You know, it's like there's always something that's
Yeah,
not
but-
a vibe.
And I'd
So
probably
would you rather be 5'2" with a perfect hairline,
bald?
or the height you are with?
Or 6'3" bald.
Well, see, that's the thing too. I
I'll
was
be
gonna say. I was
6'3"
gonna
bald.
say.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
6'3"
If I
bald.
had like the physique and or head to be bald,
Yeah,
I'd
it
be
has
bald.
a lot to do with
I
your
just
head.
look like
I mean, you could get the
I look like a
have you went full-
Martian.
you've done full
A
bald before?
Martian?
I don't even need to
Mega
do full
Mind?
bald, bro.
See,
Yes.
you never even tried it, bro.
Nah, trust me, I've buzzed it, and I'm just like, the buzz is cool, but
Trev
the
with
full
the-
bald.
I'd be
about
Bro,
sick if
I
see
got a
you with
bowling
buzz
ball
cut.
head. My shit is too big.
Or a toupee, or like a hairpiece.
Nah, you just gotta go to Turkey and get your shit back.
Yeah.
Get your shit back.
Or wear wigs. And,
And
you
that's
could
why I
wear-
would want to be high, like taller and bald. I wouldn't want to be short.
Tall
Or
and
short-
bald and just
shorter.
go
With good
get
hair.
the shit done.
But I don't know if I had a luscious ass. I mean, shit. It just
you just had
depends.
hella
Hold
flow
on, hold on.
at 5'2", just like.
Hold on, can we dig into this? Like, how did you feel like when you first started seeing it like recede?
No, you know what?
Did it, hold on, and another question before you answer. Did it start receding in the corners first?
That's where it,
It was
always
just
starts.
the whole front. Just
Oh, that's
Oh,
and
damn.
it wasn't that bad, but it was getting bad. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just
like you know,
damn.
you seen the trajectory.
It was already trajected.
Projected.
It was out of here already.
It was already. I didn't have to see it, bro. But I just remember like my mom used to fucking roast me and be like, you're gonna go bald one day just like your dad. And I'd be like, no, I'm not. You got like,
Yeah,
you
especially
don't know
as a
what
kid.
you're
But it's
talking
like
about.
she
what
already
you're talking
knows
about.
it. She knows the genes.
Oh,
She might have stressed you out.
Even more.
And then that's what led to
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
My dad,
So,
my pops is starting to lose hair, but he's like 50.
so from my understanding is it's based on the male genetics on your mother's side. So like her dad and his grandparents and shit. So I'm thinking, oh, that's my Mexican side. I'm good.
yeah,
But then I remember my fucking mom's grandpa is white.
Damn.
I'm just like,
you got backdoored by your
Yeah,
own
you got
genes.
Backdoored.
Yeah.
That shit was tragic. So yeah, man, long story short, that shit was just peeling back slowly. Just I'd wake up, just hair on my pillow.
Fuck.
Damn.
And then
Damn.
Yeah. It was one time like I had a nice haircut, like hairline, and then I got that one cut that was just too short, and then it was never the same after that.
They never recover.
Never recovered. It was just like, damn, like it set in for me after that cut.
The beginning of the end.
That
That's
hurts.
here.
How long until like it was bad and you
Bad
got-
enough for you to
got the
start
surgery?
considering the surgery.
Yeah.
I mean, probably like, I don't know, like a couple years. The fucked up thing is like I had hair and then I still wore hats. So then I just like,
That fucked it up even more.
You think
I
so?
think
well,
that's a
your-
rumor too.
Your hair needs sunlight, right? That's why baseball players have fucked up hairs.
Yeah,
'Cause they
it-
wear caps all the time.
You definitely need sunlight, vitamin D. Your hair
Let me
needs
take
vitamin
this
D.
shit off.
Your hair needs vitamin D.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
what the fuck are we talking about? My shit thinning?
Your shit getting
Nah,
ratioed.
we're going too deep on this. I don't even want to
Nah.
go that far.
Let's talk about the move.
Oh yeah, that's what we
That
started
shit
talking
just
about.
completely went out.
You could, and you
Is it still picking up on there on
you
the
could pull your
audio?
mic in a little bit, Basa.
All right, cool.
The move.
We're in the new studio now, and it's just been, my body has been sore every night.
Yeah, bro.
You've been
Pause.
working
Yeah.
OT on this spot.
Pause, bro. But
Nah,
yeah,
for
no,
real.
bro, you did a lot, dog.
Literally
Like I don't know
put
how
in-
much Basa and Kelvin did when they.
Everyone
came
helped
over.
out. I want to
Yeah,
say
bro.
that everyone helped
we
out.
painted this whole room.
Yeah, no, I didn't know because I wasn't here. You know what I mean?
Oh, I really got to know a lot more about you guys from this experience too.
How so?
It's just like what type of helper you guys are. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Or what like type of things people like their expertise is. Like you belt, you're a cleaner.
Yeah.
You love to clean.
Yeah, I do love to
Especially
clean.
off the Addies,
He's like a fucking. He's like one of
He's
those
like the
robot
Tasmanian
vacuums.
devil.
bro.
Like
Just
every's just cleaning everywhere it goes.
yeah.
But it did make things a lot easier, right?
See, I think so.
I
think so.
Because I'm one of those people who it's like, it'll be messy, but in my mind I know where everything's at.
I'm trying to knock
That's
everything
why
out.
I felt like I wanted to be hands off and just let you do
Yeah,
your
so
shit because I know you're organized in your own head.
Yeah,
so
I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm gonna let you
not even
operate.
gonna
Just
touch
let me
it.
know where you need me.
and
Yeah.
that's how I feel like I wish I was just more open to like other people helping and shit. But yeah, I realized that I'm just kind of like I want to do it.
yeah,
know?
you got it in you got your own process.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys, I mean, I do appreciate the cleaning. Let me say that. I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm
good.
not trying to shit on your
It's all
cleaning
good.
skills.
It's all good.
You went crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you helped out a lot. I feel like you got like out of all three. Fuck, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Nah.
Damn.
Who got the gold star?
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
Kelvin's
definitely
been here.
Kelvin. It's
I
definitely
think
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Every
Because
day
Kelvin
with
helped paint. He
Yeah,
did
yeah.
the grass wall.
Kelvin-
Did you do this one too?
Nah.
Oh, never mind.
He rolled
No, I'm
up
just
for
playing.
you.
Nah, yeah, Kelvin.
he
actually
did
been
roll up
coming
hella
through clutch. He
woods.
probably got the MVP, bro.
Yeah, nah, he got it. Yeah. But when I came, I try to do my, yeah.
You can't. Everyone came in like it was like their volunteer hours.
Yeah.
For
So
school.
shit.
It was like,
Yeah.
damn, I gotta get. I
I
gotta,
gotta get some hours.
Gotta
in.
get this
Yeah,
community
like-
service hours in.
You got yours in one day. He got his in, and he overachieved.
Yeah.
So I mean, We're here now. That's the good part.
Nah,
about
the
it.
funniest part was when Kelvin was putting up the grass wall and Trev walks in and he's like, yeah, now it's hella satisfying doing that, trying to encourage him to work more. Like,
See, you try to switch it and make it some racial shit. Like, the white man's trying to make it seem.
come on, man.
Come on, you know that's my,
You know-
that's
you
what
know
I
it's
do.
my-
But be
you
real
know it's
though,
my favorite.
wasn't it satisfying?
No, it is hella sad. It's just like stapling the shit on the
Bro,
walls,
home
putting the
improvement
little
is
puzzle
satisfying
together.
as fuck.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Home, what is it called? Interior design is very fun, I think.
I actually like that type of work too.
Bringing that feng shui together.
Yeah,
as
that
you
feng
guys call it.
shui. It's really just vibe curating. You know what I mean? What'd you say?
He's over there just acting a fool.
Am I
right now.
acting a fool?
I mean, you just look saucy.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate
when
that.
did we start allowing shades on the podcast? Like, I leave for 2 weeks.
Allow
and this
Nah,
Nah,
guy-
he's
shades.
literally been pushing
Trev's
this
been
shit
wearing
ever-
them since
like at
episode
first it started
one,
like, yeah,
dog.
now you can put your feet on the table.
Yeah, I
Nah.
think
Now
we're
you
too,
can do
we're
this.
too comfortable.
Nah,
Now it's
Trev-
the
feet on the
front
table.
seat. Now it's the grill, the shades, and the feet up.
I can't get fly? God damn.
Nah.
Yeah, y'all just mad. I'd be mad too. I'd be
Nah, you
mad too
good.
if I
Hey,
ain't come
nah,
this
go,
fly.
Go ahead, get fly.
Man, comments talking about Bill ain't got no swag. Boy, I look at your Avi. Get out of here.
That's
It's-
also
it's
that's
not
why
even
he's
you
putting
and
all
your
this shit
Avi.
on. It's
He's
really the
trying to flex on
comments.
the
Yeah, I was like, I
no-names.
was trying to figure
not
out
even
what
you
it
and your
was.
Avi,
The
bro.
comments
Get
are
up outta
getting
here.
to you.
Yeah,
They
keep
got on
roasting
you.
him, guys. Keep roasting
Keep
him.
roasting me. I might just step it up some more. Keep doing it.
Oh, he's gonna
Y'all-
come
Oh,
crazy.
so this is stepping it up. I didn't know what this was.
Oh.
Nah, cause it's like I usually come comfy. They talking about he wearing slides, man. Like, bro, like I have shoes. Don't make me shit on you,
Okay.
cause I just shit it.
Okay, you are shitting on
You
it.
just shitted in
You
your
got
family.
butt.
I just shit it on myself. Now go clean yourself up.
No, yeah, you're a bit mud buttish right now.
Yeah, the way I'm shitting on him, huh?
But Bell, you've been getting a lot of,
A lot of love.
A
Yeah, I
lot of
like
love,
that.
bro.
Appreciate that, y'all. But it's still the hateful comments. Couple of them there. He needs to shut the fuck up. Like, bro, if I didn't talk, man,
It's the sandals, bro. Honestly, I'm glad you're not wearing the sandals.
I don't give a fuck
He
what
was
you
wearing
thought
them for
about.
like 10 weeks
Bruh.
straight. type beat.
Bro, I don't care. I don't
Nah,
care.
because
He
here.
doesn't care anymore, guys. He doesn't
Is it
care.
because we don't work at No Jumper anymore that the drip thing is like not a thing now, right?
No, definitely.
It's definitely,
I
bro.
definitely
'Cause-
stopped trying less. 'cause
Yeah,
I
because
feel
it's
like
like
I've
what's the
always
point?
just been on the
I can get my
nonchalant.
fit off every day. Wow. Now it's like, damn.
there's no point in dressing up.
Yeah. And it's
Well-
like, and it kind of kept your sword sharp, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah,
know how
because
that's
you're going through spring cleaning right now, getting rid of.
Well, that also.
Yeah, if you
wanted
guys
talk
want to
about
buy
that.
any clothes for the low, hit
Bro, I
For
felt
the
I
low.
felt hella
For
weird
the
doing
high.
that, and no one wanted to buy my shit. Actually, they did, but then I had some.
Shit.
Dude, I'm
Low
just going
balls?
through
I
it,
mean,
bro.
shoes is kind of hard. You know what I mean? It's like, especially.
bro, put that shit on offer up, bro.
Espe-
Like, you don't have to do it on
Yeah, I feel like
Instagram.
that's the way it's gonna have to be for you to actually sell them that, or like
Make a
Grailed or
Depop.
something,
All right,
or
yeah.
Depop. Because yeah, I'm like shoes. It's like there's some hard pieces, and it's like they're not just like $100 or some shit. You know what I mean? You might get a buyer on the fly, but like yeah, posting
Yeah,
some
man.
like some heat. I feel like the chance of somebody copping like some.
I was posting some heat.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like this. Look, we can dap up and shit. I look clean.
Yeah, no, because whenever we have to dap up, we always have to reach
Yeah, we
across. We got to
It's
do the most. Yeah.
It's hella extra. It has to be like that funny of a joke or something.
And
for
it's
that
like,
to pop up,
but
yeah,
sometimes me and Kelvin be tapping in. You know what I mean? But
man. We're on the couch. It was
Yeah.
an easy little.
Yeah, it was like a
Y'all
good
was tapping in with each
nah,
other
we was
on the
tapping
couch.
in. Hey, don't act like we ain't never tapped in.
Not on the couch together.
Pause.
Hey, but
Tapping in on the couch together is fucking crazy.
But yeah, I went back. I was trying to sell some fucking Jordans because I feel like my style, like going back to not working and having to go in the office every day, like I'm more on some comfy vibes now.
Is that the hood bankruptcy?
I see. That's the thing. It's like a part of me was a little bit like, damn. What are people gonna think of
Yeah,
me
like,
posting
oh, yeah,
this
oh,
shit?
no.
That's
Don't
why
work
I
out no
kind
jumper.
of.
through it.
That's kind of why I had to post some heat. Like, all right, like.
Yeah.
If you were just selling hella beaters, you just need anything.
He's selling
right
hella
now?
used vans.
I've seen that shit before.
Used
It's
vans
sad.
is
Ain't nobody
crazy.
buying these.
It's
dog.
sad. It's
Yeah.
there's some CDD Chucks on the Instagram story.
The whooped
Oh
ones.
yeah, that's tragic.
The whooped ones too.
I had
Like
to
they've
throw the
been to
what the fives
Coachella
in there.
3
I felt sad throwing the what
Those
the
are
fives
alright.
in
I
there.
would never wear those. Those are definitely
Those-
you though.
those-
Nah,
just-
what the fives you throw those in there? Now, if you threw the off-white fives in there, then I'd be like, I'd have to check in with you.
What do you mean? On the story?
Yeah,
Nah,
if
if
I
you
seen you
doing-
selling those, I'd be like,
Why?
hey,
Because they're
is
hella
it-
beat.
Nah, those are just the ones. Those are. I don't care how beat those are. I feel like they just age like that. Like I don't know. They look good.
Oh,
I like that material.
Yeah. He's giving you
Okay.
mad flowers.
Yeah,
right now.
not because-
that's a hard shoe.
Because look, man, people reached out, and I'm still trying to figure out the negotiation game on how to sell shoes like that because I'm a bit rusty. I tried to sell the Bapes. Hella people hit me up, and then I just got remorse, or I just like second guessed it. I was
I
just
know
like,
what you mean.
I don't know if I could do it. Because Basa was who you were trying to tap in for Basa,
Nah, I think we were both trying to tap.
Yeah, they were the same size, so that would have been
like
they would have been gang.
and see that would have hurt me even more having to sell them to the homies, and then see
And then you
guys
see both
rocking
of them
Yeah,
pulling up
both
in
of
them.
us is crazy. One each.
That's nasty.
And we're rocking it better than you two.
Yeah,
That'd be some shit.
Yeah,
Because
that'd be
you
some
know you
shit.
guys would rock it way better
yeah,
than
that'd
me.
be some
dude.
shit. Oh,
It's not even fair.
you wouldn't even know what I would do with those. Yes, now everybody's mad, huh?
No, I'm just glad you're coming through with some heat now too, bro.
With some heat now.
Yeah, me too.
Boy.
Because honestly, I feel like you should come with heat every pod now, because we don't have a reason to dress up.
Yeah.
So now this
Yeah.
is the reason.
To
That
dress
part.
up, yeah, that part in that order.
So now we have to like really go crazy.
Yeah, we got to get this merch off.
Man, we have so much shit
On
lined
the
up
way,
for
on
y'all.
the way.
Yeah, we on the way. We
Merch
got-
coming.
the
Oh, and
website
also
ready?
going back to building the studio, we did vlog it all.
Yeah, watch
And
for the
a
vlog.
vlog is definitely gonna come soon. I think we're gonna do like an extended cut maybe, or early access on Patreon. Make sure you guys sub to the Patreon.
Please,
Facts.
please,
He's back to begging for the
Please.
Patreon.
please.
Hey, but one thing I could say about this whole move experience, it was just like, it really showed me, reminded me just to trust the process.
That part.
Once again, that part.
You
in that
always
order.
gotta trust the process.
Yeah, you trusted it.
No, because dude, coming in, moving this shit in, we're like,
Or just seeing it when it was hella dirty still.
Yeah.
Like
it was gross.
it was kind of hard to see
Nah,
it.
you went crazy.
And we were trying to figure out like, okay, how do we set the setup?
Do we shoot it in the corner still?
Do we shoot it straight on? How do we do it?
I feel like this is the only way to do it.
the only way, like
Yeah.
the logistics of stuff and having to figure out like how we're gonna plug in stuff, how we're gonna mount the lights. Like it's a
Yeah.
lot to think about.
Yeah, this is pretty. You got to. This is the optimal
Pretty
setting.
dialed
I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
it's.
Yeah.
I feel like it worked out very well. Just the rug going
like
fitting
literally
perfectly.
fitting perfectly wall to wall?
fitting perfectly, and we're not shooting into the corner now, which is a first for me. I've always had like shoot into the corner vibes, but now it's like shooting straight
I like this.
walls.
Yeah,
I don't know.
little cowboy shot.
I'm excited. We got a lot of good content coming soon.
Why are you looking at me like that? Like, God, like what the fuck?
What? I can't look at my bro.
Nah, you know you love your brother.
You looking fly.
Thank you, bro. Let me
Yeah,
take these
finally
off.
take them
Yeah.
shits
Yeah, because
off.
it's funny looking at y'all. You're like, where's he looking at?
I'm not even thinking that. I'm just like, nigga, what are you wearing shades on?
Bruh, we have
I'm
all. We
concerned
have
for
all.
you.
We have all worn shades on.
Oh, you
here.
gotta go based
Nah,
on.
I did it that one time. I think we all had dark
Oh,
shit.
you
We
want me
all
to be
had
a
Lokes
you want
on.
me to be a follower?
No, you gotta go based on what was our last pod and who was it with.
T-Rail. He got
Fashion
shitted on. Yeah, you had the little
He got-
shoe
he got-
jimmies on.
he got
Oh,
inspired by
he got
T-Rail.
shitted on?
Yeah, T-Rail
I
was like,
didn't
what
watch
is
the
it?
episode. But
He was
it
like,
Nah, actually,
Bro.
T-Rail was giving me flowers. We was talking about fashion.
Bro,
I guess
you
y'all
just
forgot.
dick
no,
riding
you was trying to
T-Rail.
hop on his fashion train. Cause you had on the,
it's fashion.
Yeah, you had on the
fashion.
Yeah, it is
inside out
fashion.
at the end of the day shirt and the shoe jimmies.
I was looking fly, bro.
He looked like a gray Band-Aid. He thought he was doing something.
A
You
great
think so?
Band-Aid.
A gray Band-Aid. Damn. Nah, bro. DJ D-Rec. Get him out of here.
Nah, yeah, man, you were looking fly. I just felt like you were gassing up the see-through shirt thing, like just because it was T-Rail. So,
No,
you know
I
what
just
I'm
have to
saying?
be a contrarian. Somebody has to play devil's advocate.
And that's why you really be potting.
yeah,
That's
cause
why I fuck with
Does
you.
he, or is he just bouncing on nigga shit just to try and get some clout?
I
It's
guess
a
we'll never.
fine line.
I don't think it's the latter. I don't think it's the latter, but okay, yeah,
But you're not bouncing on it just for some clout? You bounce on T-Rails just for some clout.
definitely.
Nah, I ain't
if
never
anybody
bounced
here,
on T-Rail for clout. What?
Bro, what?
When?
Alright, you're getting crazy over there.
In my chair.
What?
Yeah.
In
And
his
that's
chair,
not
too.
bouncing, that's receiving some shit. But
but
No.
You was yiking.
But nah,
You be yiking a little bit.
never. I fuck with T-Rail, and I always give him his flowers as far as like I telling him like I appreciate everything he does and whatnot.
Exactly. Dick riding.
But I'm never just
I'm
like,
just
oh,
playing.
T-Rail, you the flyest nigga I ever seen.
I never seen that, and I don't talk
tiny
like that.
cut,
I ain't never
that
seen
see-through
like,
shirt you had on.
Nah, it's just like, man.
Wow, you really know fashion, man. I'm definitely gonna see you eating
Oh,
them
you talking
plates
about
in
that weak ass
Italy.
fit on he had at
Oh yeah, Trev brought
premiere?
up. Yeah, he
Bro.
said that weekend.
he thought he was.
Come on, let it out. Let it out.
let it
Oh
out.
boy,
Damn, so you didn't even listen to the last episode?
No, he didn't.
or the one before.
Bro, see,
Bro, I don't listen to our podcast. I haven't went back on our shit in a minute.
I really can't tell if you fuck with me or not.
I don't
For
know.
us, like,
Hey, if I missed the podcast and it was just you, I would definitely hate watch.
I mean,
I
he,
feel like
he,
guys
hate-
talking
he
about-
was listening
I
to
did,
it.
but that was because I was driving back from LA.
And
Yeah,
he
he had a
had to do
reason.
time
Wait, don't
stamps.
downplay it like that. Don't just because I was
He had
driving.
a
But
reason to.
the other time, like I just missed the episode. I'll check in on it probably like the first couple days afterwards, but I don't watch it like all the way through.
Yeah, I did it initially. I tapped into the live, and then I told you guys it was amateur hour, and then I
Amateur hour.
Popped in, shat on you guys, and
that was
did-
my hate watch. I just didn't, watch the whole shit.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I'd rewatch them if I didn't have to.
If
you
I
weren't
didn't
on
have
it.
to, I mean, a lot of people do.
What, rewatch stuff?
Well, like not rewatching, but watch it.
Yeah, I have to rewatch it to do the timestamps, and always when I finish the pod, I'm like, that one, what
Was
you
it
know?
it?
Yeah.
Now I'm so surprised when people tell me like they watch it. Yo, hold on. Shout out to the homie Victor, VEEHESS on Instagram. Hit him if you need your jewelry done. He was telling me that him and his girl put on the podcast whenever they clean the house and shit. I'm like, damn,
They're
Like-
cleaners like you.
you're a plate cleaner.
You got a plate to clean.
Okay, what the fuck?
What was his name? Victor?
Yeah, Victor. Shout out to him because yeah, I
Victor.
feel like it.
Yeah, Victor.
That,
Clean it.
that shit.
Clean it, Victor.
We are wilding without the
Yeah, y'all are
headphones.
wilding without the
Without the
headphones.
headphones,
Scrub that
it's
shit,
crazy.
Victor.
Scrub it, Victor.
Shout out to Victor. He
shit,
was
man.
trying
Shout
to
out
get
to
his thing
Victor.
off, and y'all
Shout
gotta.
out
My
to Victor.
fault.
Shout
No,
out to
we're
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
encourage Victor right now.
shout out to Victor.
Vacuum that
yeah.
shit.
How much
He's
did he
going
cash out you
crazy
for that?
right
Shout
now.
out.
Nah, nothing, man.
Wait, so wait, he just DM'd you some love?
He's
Yeah,
like, hey,
no.
I'm cleaning my shit right now. And I'm
No,
washing
he
your
told
shit.
me to hit him if he needs anybody. If I ever needed my jewelry cleaned.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, clean my jewelry, and then chopped it up.
Does he repair jewelry? My neck.
Yeah,
was
he
broke.
can. Yeah,
Oh, I gotta tap
tap in, bro. He fucks with the podcast.
All right, well, shit, man. Shout out to Victor.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama.
Can we talk about the fan love you get in your
Oh
DMs?
my god.
In my DMs.
The voice message.
Should we play the
Wait.
whole clip?
Hold on, nah, we not
Nah,
doing
just-
this. Nah, we
Why
not doing
not?
that.
I don't know. It was a little
I don't think
personal.
it's the whole thing.
Bro,
Bro kind of went.
bro
in.
shared a very sentimental message.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the message?
Hey Jonah, you could timestamp this real quick.
For what?
Thank you,
I don't think I
'Cause-
heard it.
because I'm about to play it.
Nah, just give us the spark notes. Don't play it.
No,
I don't think I
can't.
heard it.
I can't. No, you probably heard the first minute. I can't explain it with
like
my
3
own
minutes.
words.
All right, well, let's hear it. Let's hear
All
it
right.
then. But we might still not cut this. Well, we might cut some things,
I'll
but
play it into the mic.
yeah, play it to the mic.
Because I was just watching y'all little podcast on the BBC, and I really felt what you said about, your little recent breakup or whatever, because I'm sort of going through the same shit with my lady. I just wanted to let you know I 100% feel you on that situation. Stay on your thug thizzle up, bro.
Hey, we gotta cut that because
We'll cut some of it.
No, bro.
Nah,
Nah, we can't
don't expose because
not
he
doing that.
honestly
No,
he did that
That's
out
a
of
fan,
like.
bro.
I'll tweak his voice so you can't tell, but
I like that.
I
Nah,
gotta
we
include
laughing
the
at his ass. I'm
But
not
yeah,
doing
I'm
that.
like-
I gotta
Yeah.
include the thug thizzle part. Why are we laughing?
And I
Yes,
think it's
we
fucked-
were-
I'm for sure laughing.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
crazy.
more fucked up because you ain't replied to it.
Bro,
But that's what I was gonna say. I was
Bro,
like-
bro
What do
spoke
I
from
say
his
to
heart
that?
and didn't reply to it.
But I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to do with all that information either.
What do
like,
I say
I wouldn't.
to
I don't know
You gotta
what
at
you
least
say
put
to
the
that.
100 emoji.
or the crown emoji. You drop something, king.
The
No
100
reply.
emoji.
Left him on red.
Nah, I didn't leave him on red
Hold on. Why did he send you three
because he felt me.
voice messages?
I mean,
He said
yeah, I
he
was like,
felt
you.
me.
you definitely moved him enough.
Bro,
to,
you have to. Let's send him a voice message.
Or I feel
right
like
now.
he's just in the
Let's
like
respond
in
to
the
him right
thick
now.
of whatever he's going
with it.
through.
Nah, come on, we got you right now on the
I'm
pod,
down.
man.
All right.
Be like, hey, bro. Come on.
Wait.
Hold on, y'all. We all got. You guys all got to say
We're
something.
responding to him right
You're
now.
about to pass the phone around.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Like it's a voice message when you were leaving for
We're
like
all huddled
grandparents.
around. Yeah.
Wait, should we
all
do
huddled
one
around
at a time
Yeah,
or just?
just let that
I'm
shit
not-
rock.
All right. Go ahead.
Hey, bruh, it's all good, man. We all have hard times, but keep powering through. You got this, King.
Yeah, man. Stay strong, bro. Don't focus on the bitches, bro. Don't let them get you out your game.
Nah, that's facts.
Get this money, bro. Even if you're these bitches are taking up too much of your mental capacity right now, bro.
Oh, he going in.
You gotta just focus down and buckle
shit.
down, pick a side, and keep going with it, man.
Just
Real
trust the
is
process.
Trust the process, dog.
Trust the process. Basa.
Oh, yup. Control your narrative, my brother.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing. Thank you for the love.
This is Belt, but I don't know if you noticed, but the whole out of focus just revealed your whole shit on the podcast. No, I'm just playing, but no, I'm not playing. But
We might cut it.
we might cut it. We might cut it.
We just
but,
wanted to send some
but yeah,
love, bro.
we just want to send you some love. You feel me? Appreciate. Oh shit. I guess a minute is as long as you can go, but fuck it.
Boom.
He was
That's
doing
it.
his
You'll
thug
hear the rest
thizzle.
on here. Shout out the homie.
We gonna see what he says next.
He said his name.
We should
Oh, yeah. Bleep that.
just ask him if we can post it.
Yeah, if we just turned his life into content.
We did it.
Honestly, we shouldn't even ask. We should just do it.
That's fucked up.
He sent that to you.
Yeah, but he
Okay,
still
he
sent that in
didn't-
confidence. He didn't send that to the podcast to get aired on fucking in front of thousands of people.
That's true.
Like-
We shouldn't be snitches.
Yeah, that's snitching.
We should.
We shouldn't be
We
snitching.
we
shouldn't
should
block
definitely-
his cock. We should guide his cock.
Nah, yeah, we should just we should blurb it out though, cause
What direction do we
I
guide?
feel like
in,
this was
though?
good content. Though.
yeah, fuck it.
And if you want to send us voice memos, voice
Yeah,
messages.
if y'all ever need any love advice,
Go to
business
Young Belt at Young Belt
advice,
on Instagram, please.
life advice, honestly advice on anything. Where's my camera?
So, subscribe to the Patreon.
Send us a voice memo or whatever it is you're
Yeah,
going through.
keep that shit
We'll,
out my DM. Send it to them.
It's just gonna be heavy breathing and moaning. Yo, Skeeter, hit my voice messages, man. Let me talk to you.
Skeeters.
Skeeter's
out
I don't
of
know
here.
what he. Yeah, he
Skeeter's
popped in
around
for
here
one episode,
somewhere.
like a couple episodes
happened
ago,
to
and then
him?
I don't know, bro. That's
I don't
Basa.
know. All I want to say is, bro, the energy in this room, it's getting there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
We're working on it because I was also worried about like, damn, we're moving new spots. Like, what if
the
it's just
vibes on
shit? Like,
What if
it's
the vibes
just-
just aren't the same?
What if? Okay, look, did we talk about the AC yet?
No,
Hey man,
It was hot as fuck
value
here.
value the little things in life,
like central air.
like central AC, especially when you're trying to run a podcast business. We were trying to like, basically the first couple of days we moved in, we didn't know where the AC was, and we didn't know there was AC in this room. So I'm stressed the fuck out trying to
we're
figure
running
out
AC from this room.
how we could get AC into this room without it being too loud. All these little technical podcast nerd things, and we figured it out. There's central AC, but the controller is not in this room. And the
Got
lady
AC in
who runs
here,
this
AC
building
in
forgot
there.
to tell me. Ain't that some
Nice.
shit?
It's alright. Let's not hate on her too much.
I don't know. She's the goat. I fuck with her. How's it been?
The goat. No, she's the
She's
goat.
the goat.
And,
No,
I
she's
kind of
the
over
goat.
exaggerated on the goat shit. But how do you feel about being a landlord?
Being a landlord?
Can we
cool.
talk about that?
I mean, there's not much. It's
Oh.
the same shit.
You got to deal with no
That-
bullshit though.
Well, that's why I'm going back to Saki's, because I got to show the house. I'm going to stay there and then show it at the
Wait,
same
first
time.
tenants?
New tenants.
Damn.
oh,
So you
wait,
had to
so
evict
people-
people?
No, they moved out. Their lease expired.
Oh shit!
Oh,
How long
there's
have you had
leases.
it rocking for?
Since December,
Nice.
and their lease expires in June 30th.
Nice.
So July 30th or July 1st to like whenever till I find a new tenant. That's why I said like around 3 weeks to a month in SAC, because we'll just be showing it.
Yeah.
But
Open house?
Throw some ragers in there.
Yeah,
Some Rangers.
No,
Yeah.
the homie's staying with me over there. It's like a empty ass crib too. So.
It's a trap spot for real.
Yeah, we might trap it out a little bit for a
Wait,
couple weeks.
No furniture.
It's not furnished, right? Like people got to bring their own furniture.
Yeah.
Word.
I was like, shit. We'll just go make make a
We
little
could-
sack
we
content
could
house
shoot. Yeah.
in the trap.
In
For
the
like a week?
trap.
I don't know.
Second
know,
guessing it
bro.
already.
Don't wanna go there.
Hey, I was in SAC for like what 3 or 4 days. I was like, yeah, bro,
Oh, we all went back up to SAC
Yeah.
I
too.
gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, it sucked.
Nah, it's not. It doesn't suck, but like
No, it sucks.
it's full of distractions for me.
It's not even distractions. I feel like there's nothing to do.
Yeah, I feel like I
But
get.
there's only one thing to do, and that's to be unproductive.
Or to clean the plate.
I mean, I feel like I can still be productive out there, but it's not like. Even-
oh, we lost the light. Like being
I'm like I could
productivity.
edit and be productive like in that sense in SAC, but then as far as just like, I feel like making strides and like moving forward, I feel like there's not a lot of that in SAC. Like,
We were talking about it was like it's like life on easy mode because you have everything you need over there. Like I got food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
type shit.
free place to stay at.
You gotta hunt and gather.
Yeah,
out
we're
here.
definitely playing on hard mode out here. And this shit is.
But for what we want to do, it's on easy mode. It's way harder to.
Yes and no.
I don't know, actually.
So I'm like getting it started. I feel like it was
that.
kind of easy getting it started in SAC because there wasn't a lot of people doing it. So it's like it's just a matter of you starting it and then you putting yourself out there,
Yeah.
and then there's work. But then it's like once you do that work, it's like there's a ceiling as far as like the type of work and like
Definitely. And out
the
here,
production value of that. But out here, it's like it's a big ass sea. So
it
it's
forces
like,
you to create separation somehow.
Yeah, I'm like it's saturated, so it's like you have to separate yourself as far as like quality, and then you have to find a way to also market yourself because all of these people also already have people doing that. Whereas in SAC, it's like
Yeah, it's the people you're around. Like
yeah,
me being with my family, they all work like 9 to 5s. Versus being with y'all, it's like we're all kind of in the same boat. Whereas like I can't really relate to my dad's career-wise. I can't relate to that because it's like I'm freelance, he's salary. Like when I was at No Jumper, it was relatable, but now
Do you
it's
guys
like
miss the 9 to 5 lifestyle?
I do kind of miss it because it
Yeah.
gave me structure.
aspects.
That's
yeah.
why I am trying to pick
Same
up like
reason.
a side thing because my whole daily structure is all
We
out
are
of
all
whack.
crashing out. We are all.
We're crashing out in the upward
I think we're
trajectory.
just, I
bro.
think we're just figuring it out.
We're crashing in.
Sometimes crashing is needed to figure it out, though.
I'm not trying to crash.
Who's the test dummy?
I'm the,
This is the
I'm the,
point?
the point is crazy. It's all good.
Nah,
Okay.
but I feel
Where do
you
we go
though.
from there?
I feel you though on like the whole routine shit. Like going to, like having to wake up, build that habit. It's just easier to be productive like that.
Because you build your life around the
Yeah, it's like
that
all right, this
schedule.
is a constant like.
But
okay,
honestly,
everything else
like
can-
I love the freedom. I love this shit. We were in this bitch till 4 o'clock last night in the morning editing. Like
yeah.
it's just something
Butt
about.
naked.
Huh?
butt naked.
But naked editing?
Pause.
No AC,
No,
but
just-
naked.
No, we figured the
Sweaty
AC
as
out by yesterday.
Painting the walls?
But just that freedom is I love it, bro. I feel like I miss this shit. I love
Yeah.
working for myself.
Because this is what you're doing out in SAC, right?
Doing this shit.
Like
Yeah.
more freelance. This is the most freelance you've been since like SAC?
Yeah. Like I was freelancing, but I was kind of drifting all over California. Like
Oh, yeah.
I was in SAC. I was for a week in the Bay. You know, just following where the money was for music videos and shit. So like. Yeah, I could definitely say now in LA, this is the most I've been freelancing for sure, where it's like full speed ahead. Because I was always freelancing while still having the No Jumper job too.
Yeah.
So now it's just like freelance.
Freelance.
All I'm doing is lancing, but it ain't for free.
It's crazy. Cordova's mascot. It's a Lancer.
Really? You probably
Yeah.
drive a Lancer.
What did-
Evo.
wait. What is that?
Lancer?
Is that a Mitsubishi?
Yeah.
Bro, you probably drive a
Subaru WRX.
like a Oldsmobile. I don't know.
Yeah, see, it's hard. That's like, it's gonna be hard to diss the white guy with that. I could diss you
Yeah.
all day on like cars and
On
shit.
Honda,
like,
yeah, what do
you
you
look like
drive?
you
Like
drive like a
Japanese
fucking-
Huh.
Okay,
a rice
hold on.
rocket,
What
huh?
do I look
Yeah,
like?
exactly.
I drive,
Rice
man.
rockets.
What does he drive?
Crown Vic.
No, hold on.
Like the Monte Carlo.
Can we talk about this movie This fool had me watching this
Oh.
Bollywood movie.
So I
that shit
sent the
is crazy.
soundtrack.
Put 'em on.
That shit might be
Why?
the best movie
Put 'em
ever
on.
made.
He didn't want to watch it.
Why?
We got like
Oh, that's racist. But
I think we got like maybe 45 minutes to like an hour in, and he was like, "Bro, what is this?"
It's
Like,
just all production value.
It was
That's
3
all you gotta
hours
look
of
at it
just
for.
crazy big ass action
Crazy.
scenes that are
Yes.
just
Nah,
unnecessary.
but they were all action scenes. Like, there's
Unnecessary.
definitely like some sentimental like when they took the girl and flipped the coin. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but then
like,
they
there's, like, some-
immediately after they took the big ass 2x4 wooden piece and smacked it over her mom's head.
I'm like, it's very the production value.
That shit
is-
was crazy, bro.
That shit's a zoovie.
Yeah, shout out to Bollywood movies.
Dude, nah, it really got me like on one end I really appreciated like the different culture and how they, you know, create film and their look of it because I feel like
Backpedaling like the sucker you are.
nah, I'm diving in right now. Like their images, they love like a sharp, crisp image. Like
Yeah.
that shit looked crazy, and maybe that was the reason it was throwing me off. But something about that shit, I was just like,
Felt like you were there, huh?
I just felt like I shouldn't be there.
He didn't even see the best part.
Nah, I
He
skipped-
fast-forwarded.
Yeah, I was
That
like,
shit
'cause he
was
started
not good
complaining.
time.
I'm
When he
like,
released the tigers
Yeah.
and animals on him?
Yeah.
Bro,
that scene was crazy.
Bruh.
bro, what? Okay,
he
why
still
do you guys-
wasn't impressed.
Why do you guys fuck with that movie?
That shit got nominated for a couple.
'Cause I
Oscars.
don't give a
Grammy-
fuck.
or
Well,
Oscars, too.
'cause,
Well,
like,
he was trying to tell
Growing
me about
up,
that.
like I always watched movies like that. Like, you know, the kung fu movies where they clearly have a harness on and they're like fighting in the air and shit. Like, just out of this world shit. You know what I mean?
But
And-
making it look of this world, kind of, you know,
yeah.
like
It's the same
It
reason
was-
why I love animes because
yeah, it's
like
like cartoon.
yeah, like you're doing shit that's
it's unrealistic,
that's
but
nuts.
it looks, yeah,
for lack of a better term.
I never got into that shit. I didn't fuck with anime. I didn't like any of those cartoons that were like over exaggerated, crazy shit. Like, I watched that Bollywood shit and I was just like, why are they doing like no, turn it off.
He
Yeah.
he hasn't even seen Scott Pilgrim yet.
I want to watch that though. That's not
Yeah, 'cause
Bollywood.
I've just seen-
there's some
nah.
white girl.
I'm
That
not
was
hating
one
on it
we
'cause it's
watched the-
Bollywood.
when
I'm
we
just
watched-
hating
that
on
was
it
one,
because of like the action and just how it was shot.
because of how brown they are.
No,
That's
I
what
mean,
you're saying.
no, it was just
No, I'm
like
just playing.
it was dubbed. It wasn't just a good experience for me.
Oh, but the
Yeah.
But I
the
could
fact that it's
appreciate-
dubbed is so hard.
Listen, I appreciate their filmmaking and
Yeah.
and all the hard work they did. It just wasn't for me.
And there was a lot of comedic value in it. Like even with it being dubbed was funny.
Like
yeah.
you're talking about their accents. Their accents were funny to you.
No, not even that it was funny, but like the fact that the words don't even match like
their lips.
their lips is like I don't know, bro. Never mind. You just wouldn't get it. It's all good. I'm not gonna force
How
you.
did they sound?
Oh God. Nah.
we don't have a representative.
I
here,
know.
so we can't.
Yeah,
we
we
can't.
can't get
Yeah, we're
into
not
those
doing that.
Just no jet fuel.
Oh,
can,
yeah, I was-
That's
memes.
crazy.
He was just gassing up this whole movie, and
Like
It's
tap
a
tap tap.
zombie.
That,
It's crazy.
I just don't realize. I didn't understand why it was almost 3 hours long.
bro. What,
Because it's like they did the whole like character development as far as like the background of these two guys. They're like two John Wicks, two Indian John Wicks essentially.
it's a story of perseverance.
Yeah, and it's like one's doing it for his family and his tribe, and the other
Yeah.
person's doing it for like personal gain and like rank.
Yeah.
you know
So
what I
so
mean?
it offers the
it's like when the two hymns meet.
it offers the viewer to decide who the antagonist and protagonist.
Yeah.
I think there's no
There's no convincing
persuading.
him.
Yeah, there's no.
yeah, no, let's get off this.
Trev just like realism, just what's realistic
Yeah.
to the real world, which I get too. Like sometimes I be in that mood, but sometimes you need
But
I
sometimes
appreciate it
outlandish
all.
dumb shit like that.
anything is real.
Yeah, I can
I'm
make it
real.
for you.
I don't know, man.
It's all good.
The CGI looked cool.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
well
no,
done.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know in the comments if you're fucking with this movie called what's it called?
RRR or
on
triple R.
Netflix.
I don't know how.
Triple R.
RRR.
RRR sounds crazy. R.
At the same time too.
Yeah, that's hella
Golly.
weird.
Hey, bro, give my seat back, bro.
Nah, I'm fucking with this. I feel like everybody, like, all y'all, like, instantly look to me. It's probably like muscle memory, cause we're usually looking at Trev.
No, it's not
Nah.
muscle memory. I mean, you just started talking, so I just looked
Okay.
that way.
But
No.
everyone-
It's been
It is
throughout the whole
easier.
pod.
It's easier for me to look straight
Yes, same.
than like.
You like the ergonomics of this?
Yeah, I do like the
easier
ergonomics.
It just
of
sucks
it.
because you can't really see.
Huh?
It just sucks because you can't see the TV.
But it's off.
But it's off.
No, I know, but
If we like pull shit up,
Yeah.
sometimes or whatever.
Well, I would probably just angle it towards it a little bit more. That would be fine, right?
All right, now.
I had some topics, but my phone died.
Alright.
damn, what were they?
I know you remember one.
Can we get him a charger?
No, it's good. It's good. The writer's strike.
Dude,
What is
that's
that?
been crazy because I've been seeing them at the studios right outside on the corners just with their little signs
Picket
and
signs.
Wait,
picketing.
Wait.
they're really picketing?
Yeah.
Bro, it's real life.
They're
Every
so
studio.
Every
all the
studio?
studios. So the
Warner
writers are
Brothers,
striking.
Yeah.
What they're
Well,
not
they're
getting.
they're all under union and shit too. So it's like,
Well, I mean, they're allowed to strike.
What
then.
it's like a pay thing.
what do you mean?
Not getting paid enough, or why are they
Do
striking?
you guys don't know?
No, yeah, break it
I'm
down.
not-
Oh, so basically, they failed to come to agreement on a new contract, and basically, the writers are worried because of AI, and AI. Basically, what some of the plans was to like take scripts from like movies that have already been made. Like, let's say you take 2 Tarantino scripts and throw it into AI, and they can come up with an original screenplay without having Tarantino involved at all. So then you don't have to. That's like one less job. It's like
Right,
you don't have to pay the
it's a
writers.
loophole, right?
Well, that's a valid
So
reason
the
to
so the
strike.
writers are like,
Yeah.
we.
Well,
What do they
and then also they're just not paid enough. Like, there's most of the writers live in the major cities of the U.S., like New York and L.A., but a lot of them are living like they
Yeah.
can barely pay their rent type shit, and they're like, we work in the film industry that makes billions.
Right.
It's like, how come we not getting enough? So yeah, it's like a mix of just not getting paid enough, worried about their future, and then it's really fucking up a lot of shows right now. Like all of live shows like SNL, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all those, and then even like HBO shows, like the new Game of Thrones show is getting affected, Stranger Things. So literally every show is it's just on halt right now.
Damn.
Everything has to get, like all the Marvel movies that they had scheduled,
Yeah.
they're all getting pushed back because it's like they're still picketing too. It's been like 3
It's kinda
4
fire,
weeks
though.
now.
Yeah, I was like, that's super dope. That's
Yeah.
That's the only way it's gonna work though. It would have to be everybody. If it was just Warner Brothers writers, you know what I mean? I don't think it really would have worked.
Mhm.
Man,
But I'm like, it being
music
everybody.
industry could never.
damn.
Yeah, I'm like,
I mean, hopefully one day, but
Well, cause Snoop Dogg or someone was talking about
Ice Cube,
Ice Cube
where
or
he was like, "I'll sue anybody that tries to use my shit."
no, I mean I'm sure he probably said that, but there was this thing talking about how the music industry,
it needs a union for artists.
yeah, and
Yeah.
how like they need to start doing that and join
Yeah.
up because
because the labels are running shit
But
right now.
but the only thing that'll work is a stoppage of work, and it's hard. It's
it's
hard.
hard because the
Yeah.
next
'Cause,
person
yeah,
is
the
just
next
gonna
man
come.
up.
Yeah.
And that's what I was curious about too, is like in this writer thing, like I know some of them people aren't trying to strike, but they're just like
yeah,
gotta just go with it. Or like, what do you do if like half the office or everyone's striking and
stay
then
in
you're
the
still
office.
trying to
I'll
go?
write it. I'll write it for you.
You know what? I got this.
There's a couple parallels to this story, huh?
yeah, like
Everyone got to be on board.
Yeah.
how does that work? You
Yeah,
guys
it's a
they
team
send a
decision.
mass email?
Nah.
Like they don't let you go in? Like
Well, I think since they're all under contract and they failed to get into a new contract,
It's like, okay, everybody.
I think they're already not getting paid. Yeah,
null,
everyone's
yeah.
kind of technically terminated.
oh, so that's how it works by
I
contracts.
think so, yeah, because they failed to. It's like the NBA and the CBA. It's like there's two different
Yeah,
groups that
that's
come
why they have
together.
like it's like the NBA's players union now.
Mm-hmm. So that happened too, the lockout
Yeah,
in the NBA where they couldn't come to an agreement
the
and
players.
then
Yeah, the players union.
the
and
season
the,
was shortened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, shout out to the lockout. There were some pretty good games at Rucker Park during that time.
the NBA
They had
players.
they
were
had
playing
KD and Kobe
everywhere.
out there. Yeah.
I don't know. If you were a writer, what would you guys do?
I mean, I'd have to. I mean, as
I
much
don't
as it
know.
would suck, you just have to figure some shit out in the meantime. Maybe like freelance or something like that. But it's like something like this is only gonna like push the culture forward as far as like
What, AI or the striking?
the strike. The writers, like he's saying, like being a writer, like
Man, I feel like both of them could push this shit forward.
this is the only way to get some respect. If not, that AI shit, it's like the Wild West. There's no rules for it right now. So it's like if they are essentially using shit that you wrote in the past, it's in the data set that they're running it through. You know what I'm saying? It's like I need to get paid, or there needs to be some sort of regulation on that. You know?
Yeah, because that's still like intellectual property.
Right.
Because when you go on strike, you're not getting paid
Hmm.
and you're not working. So do you go on unemployment? How did
I don't know what their plans
I
are.
don't know. It's different with every union.
damn.
Yeah. Shout
We
out to
gotta
them.
look into
though.
that. I just think it's been really dope and inspiring, and just something about seeing people picketing and
It's crazy.
like on the corner. It just feels so American. Like that is literally
Old school.
the beauty of America, right?
The fact
there.
that we could do
Yeah.
that.
Anytime we don't like some shit, we just go outside. Ah, fuck all
And
that.
then you
Hey,
won't,
but
you
I
won't
mean
get
now.
shot up.
Back then, they was hitting you with the water hose.
Yeah, and the dog.
But
Yeah,
in other countries,
That was
they're
a
just gonna
different type of
smoke you.
picketing right there.
Those are real boycotts.
And that was like, okay, look, social justice boycotts and shit. I feel like you can't compare them to like
Yeah.
work shit. But
You
they,
can definitely compare.
do they
them.
stem
Nah,
from it? They
well-
stem from them?
I feel like they're
I feel like living in a democracy.
they're in the same family, but they're
Stop.
on two totally different ends of the spectrum.
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely,
extremes.
definitely. But it.
Well, I think it comes down to the same thing of like labor force. Like why they started boycotting in the first place was they weren't get paid enough in factories.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it ultimately comes down to money and like just fair treatment.
Yeah. Wasn't there like
Quality.
a boycott like when females weren't like allowed to like the same work opportunities or something?
Yeah.
I don't
Women's
know. I
rights-
don't-
And
yeah.
then
rights
what was it, like World War II when all the guys left, and then the women started running the
Oh.
factories, and then I think that's when it started. The guys came back, and then the women.
The
were
guys came back.
Like,
The
we don't want,
guys.
we don't want to be in the
Hey,
kitchen
maybe we're not the
anymore.
best podcast to touch on these topics.
A
but-
boycott
but
is a withdrawal from commercial or social relations with a country, organization, or person as a punishment or protest. Okay, so if you're boycotting, it's protesting.
Yeah,
And it could be for commercial shit, which the writer strike is, or it could be for social relations, which is what we were talking about.
right.
Yeah.
But I wonder what came first. The
That-
social stuff had
That
to,
has to be the social stuff.
right?
Mm,
They probably had to boycott so they could boycott.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm just thinking if we're a country raised on these social injustices and having to fight for your freedoms, then it's like that ethos only it has to translate into your workforce, because if I'm living my life like that, my employer better fucking respect that as well. So I'm sure like the social reform came first, and then
Yeah.
but I mean, who
And then
knows? Maybe
it's-
in the Industrial Revolution, maybe they were boycotting, and then there was still like injustices too. So I mean,
Definitely. There's still injustices.
something to think about. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what was the first boycott? I gotta look that up
Yeah.
now.
mm.
I'm sorry.
The first
ever
boycott?
boycott.
Yeah, like imagine that if I like, hey man, you know what we're gonna do today?
Hey man,
We're
we
not showing up.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on the corner.
We gonna
I got
start
hella
fucking with so and
signs,
so.
and
People
we're gonna
probably
get
looked
paid.
at people probably looked at him like, the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Right?
What do you
But
mean you're not gonna show up?
that'd be kind of tight if like you created the first boycott.
They
And
probably got him out of here.
He got
They,
Not the
Got
first
smoked.
boycott. I don't think was successful. The first
Yeah.
successful boycott.
They have all types of boycotts. The word boycott entered the English language in the 1800s, thanks to a man. Oh no, okay. Look,
Michael Cott.
Michael Jordan.
The word boycott entered the English language because of a dispute between a man named Boycott and the Irish Land League in 1880. Damn.
damn.
This nigga's name was Boycott.
That's a weak ass name.
That's a yeah.
Boycott. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to him.
Captain Charles Boycott was a British Army veteran who worked as a landlord's agent.
Yeah, he was not playing with
He
them.
was collecting rents from tenants and farmers on estates in Ireland, and they had a dispute, and they were just coming off a boycott. Damn, so it started in Ireland? I don't know how valid this website was, too, but I like that narrative.
What website was that?
That nigga
Wikipedia?
Charles Boycott.
This is
You
named
got that
after
from the
me?
Shade Room?
No, because if it was like the Williamsons,
Damn.
or the Potter, like or like it doesn't have the same zing.
Yeah,
Like
let's-
boycott.
Let's
Boycott.
Potter.
Yeah, that's a good name.
No, yeah, let's boycott though.
Yes.
Like
Nah, let's
boycott
boycott.
hits.
boy.
Boy. I don't know, man. I
Sean the
always
Boy-
wanted something named after me, like, you know what I mean?
Like your last
Well,
name,
like
or
a sandwich or
first name?
something?
I don't know. Probably my alias.
There's a place in Sac named after you.
What's it?
Lee.
Oh my god. Nah,
You
but
got
like,
Lee sandwiches.
not like something that we use every day or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Like a
man.
light bulb.
I don't think that was named after somebody.
He has like a certain can opener
Nah,
called
but-
the Ryan or something.
But you know what I'm talking about? Like
The Rhino.
Something practical.
I can't. The Rhino. The Rhino pill is named after me. I can't think of a good example, but yeah.
No, yeah, because if we were to dive deep on this, we could really break down on like what a
An
Ryan
invention.
would be and what the invention would be. Like, I feel like
Oh yeah. By the way, y'all, my real name is Ryan.
Oh.
Thanks, y'all.
what?
No, go ahead.
Where you got
I'm
people
sure that's-
spilling their hearts out in your DMs. You're talking about breakups and shit, and now you worried about your name, bro.
Your first name.
And honestly, too, I want to say, man, round of applause, hats off for you, bro,
Why?
for being vulnerable on this pod, man.
Vulnerable.
No, for
I
real.
like to call that
some-
oversharing.
I mean, call it what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
But
But
it
it
got
was
the
great
clicks.
content.
Yeah. Got the
Great
clicks.
People were loving that. No,
Yeah.
for real, man. Like,
People were loving you just giving it up like that.
I think that's really hard to do, and I really applaud it. Like, I'm joking right now, but I'm also dead ass serious. Like, thank you for being that,
Yeah, I got you, bro.
and we're here for you.
Somebody
And
got to right.
That's
Somebody
crazy
has
that
to,
he's
yeah.
getting
Yeah.
flowers for that now. But when I started doing that in the beginning,
I
it
just
was
did it
frowned
better.
upon.
I
Bro,
did it
'cause-
more fly.
I mean, his was more.
That's it's because T-Rail was asking him the questions.
No,
right?
it was because
that does play part.
His
in it.
was
That's-
fresh wounds. You're telling us about your one girlfriend back in 2018 and shit.
No,
Like,
bro, there were
what?
multiple stories.
multiple bitches.
Multiple stories.
Multiple stories, multiple bitches.
Not even about bitches, just
Multiple
about
Mustangs.
times. Yeah, just times in my life where I really went through
Yeah,
it. You
nah.
know?
Hey, I'll give you your
No,
flowers.
yeah, round
Thank
of
you.
applause for Kelvin
Thank
as
you.
well for being vulnerable.
Fuck that. I fuck with.
Yeah.
That was
You
a
know,
participation
yeah,
trophy.
those are
You
some
tried to
genuine
get
ones.
Because
your-
I thanked you in the moment about it.
Yeah,
Because I'll
you
be
know,
like, damn,
he's-
you do be oversharing, but it does provide
Yeah.
great
Bro,
content.
I really appreciated that. I just didn't want. See, this is. The
Hold
thing.
on, yeah. Why you gotta get jealous of him
Yeah,
giving
like
me
if
flowers?
I'm
Like,
complimenting
damn.
him, it doesn't mean I'm taking away from
Yeah.
you.
Hold on.
Damn.
Nah, I'm only saying it because it's crazy how much you're giving, how many flowers you're giving him when
He's
I
not even
never
giving
got
me that
any
many
for
flowers,
breaking down
bro.
that barrier. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, he was damn near ready to cry last pod. I never seen you there, bro.
Was I ready to cry last pod?
I don't know.
I don't
I
even
gotta
think-
see
boy,
the
it
clip
was-
now.
I don't even think I was
That's
close.
what the comments were talking about.
Word? That's
oh, you
hard.
didn't see those?
That's
Hey,
You didn't see
hey,
those
no, I
ones, huh?
didn't.
Got them glasses on?
Honestly, I gotta cry during the pod. That would really.
I think we all gotta get
It's
it.
hard though, cause it's just jokes with y'all.
Like, no, we're gonna have one.
I don't think
one
I've ever cried in front of
series.
any of y'all.
That's the
Nah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, look, I feel like we touched on this on a podcast before, but if someone were to cry about a something on
It would
the
be
pod,
me. It would for sure be me.
would we cut it out? Would we keep it?
Nah, we
Would
keeping it if
Well,
it's
we
me.
can keep
We
it
keep
as
it,
long as
right?
it's
If it's
nothing,
me,
like,
we keeping it.
crazy.
Content.
Did we clip it?
Yes, we clip it.
Do we make you the thumb?
Yes, of me. Oh, whoa, all right, hold on.
Just like nasty ass crying
no,
face.
no. We can take the thumb of me of a part where I'm not crying, but you can edit on the tears. That's cool.
Just hella big ass anime
Yeah,
tears. The
yeah.
squiggly.
But
And like make your eyes hella red and shit.
yeah, but
Alright.
me actually crying is nuts on the thumb.
Fuck, I just need.
Hey, they've been hating on you asking how long we've been going for,
Yeah, I seen that.
and we've been going for an hour,
and
and we gotta wrap it up.
yeah,
just
because you
said
gotta
it.
go, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be a short one today. Hopefully, we made it through with all the without technical difficulties.
No audio.
We're definitely working out the kinks, and we definitely have longer content for you guys next week. It's just busy. We're trying to get this out by tomorrow.
Word.
We
Please subscribe to the
appreciate
Patreon.
everyone. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, support the Patreon.
Yeah, all of that good stuff.
And maybe next time Kelvin can sit there, we could just because I
Yeah.
kind of like this corner. It feels safe. Like
I respect that.
I've
comfy.
sat there. I just don't like it because there's
No, but
like,
you-
the
you
back
li-
support's
upper bodies.
not- yeah, like
Yeah.
you're
never sat here in
slouching.
this room though.
I got a strong neck.
Hard.
Oh, you got
plate
strong-
cleaner. Yeah, you
get
got a plate
strong
cleaner.
neck,
man.
huh?
All right,
I
y'all.
like, comment, subscribe.
Episode
We're out of
45.
focus.
We out.